just going through the whole software with you from start to finish, going into each area and how it is that you can navigate throughout the software. You will see on the right hand side of your screen, probably on the right hand side I believe, there's a box in which you can ask questions. I have someone with me that will answer these if I can't go through these now in the webinar for you. So please do feel free to answer any questions throughout. But I'll get going straight away. And everything I show you today is from the trainer side. So the first page that we're on is the hub. So this is the main trainer page or your business page, where at the top you can see transactions all the way through to total volume. So with this is just a snapshot or a quick 7-day overview of any packages that you've sold or any free packages that you've people have signed up to, and as I say, in the last 7 days. So you'll be able to see this information here. On the left hand side you've got add contact all the way down to start chat. These are just your quick action icons that will allow you to do any one of the following, whether it's creating a workout, uploading a file. You'll be able to do any of that. In the bottom left hand side you have today's schedule. So today's schedule, that is anything that you've got on your calendar for that particular day. So you can see here I have a boot camp at 4 o'clock, so that I know that's the only thing that I've got on today that's in my calendar. Straight down the middle, you see firstly the business blueprint. This will change all the time, so it might not be this currently on your particular account. We'll swap it out with whatever we feel is necessary at the particular time, or if there's anything new we want you to see. But the business blueprint is pretty much me just talking through the software and how it is that you go from starting to creating all of the content in your account. So it's an 11 series, or 11 video part, which should really help. And I've created it so it does show you, like, if you're starting this software for the very first time, on how it is that you can get set up and get going straight away. So definitely worth checking that out. Straight down the middle, you have your activity feed. So anytime any one of your clients logs anything at all, whether it's a workout, nutrition, uploading a progress photo, measurements, you can see all of it here. It's like your standard social media activity feed. It will go in date order. You can give it a like so the client can see it on their side as well. You also have the option to filter. So if I wanted to see just workouts that have been logged, I can do so. On the right hand side you have download the latest iOS or Android app. This will just be on some accounts. This is pretty much, if you click download the app, a pop-up message will appear and you can send an email to your clients to download the app. On the right hand side you can see client compliance and programs ending. As you can see, I've got no clients currently on a program, but I'll go into what a program is in a little bit more depth later on. But once again, this is just an a snapshot or an overview of the last 7 or 14 days, if anyone's program is finishing. And the client compliance section is if your clients are doing very well, they'll be in the high section. If they're doing all right, they'll be in the medium section, and also low in the red section. We can change those. So we can change what categorizes as low. We can do that in the settings, but I'll make sure that I cover that and go through that with you. So that's just a quick overview from the hub. Just some icons to be aware of. We have this little hand icon. You can become an affiliate with My PT Hub. So if you suggest My PT Hub to other trainers, they sign up using your link, you can then earn some money from that. You then have a question icon, which is a load of videos, which once again is my voice. Apologies for that. And it will show you all of the, they're probably about a minute or two video, a minute or so long, maximum a couple of minutes, and it just goes through each area in particular, like a really short, sharp video just on how to do some basic things. You have your notification icon and also your icon to either log out, or if you've got a client account under the same email address, you can switch between that and your client account, which is a really cool little trick. So just going to the 9 dots in the top right hand corner. This is how you navigate to any part of the software. So you can see here we've got the workouts area, exercises, all the way down to support. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each area. I will leave packages, financials and marketplace until the end, because they all do sort of tie into those particular areas. So if you're asking about memberships, which I know a couple of people have asked already, and other bits and pieces, then I will cover that towards the end. So just going into workouts. So as you can see here, all of the workouts I've created display in a list. So you'll notice that every section that we go into within my PT Hub, the layout will be fairly similar. So for instance, you can see that I've got my long list of workouts. You can see here we've got some workouts that we've created for you. So if you wanted to go to home workouts advanced, you can click on any one of these and add these to your plans, or if you want to view them, then you can simply click on them and it will populate there and you can see what it is and what exercises and metrics are included. So if I wanted to add those to my particular account, then I can just go through and add those selected workouts. In the list of exercises I've got here, I can filter them. So once again, you'll see this filter icon in most areas. So if you've got additional trainers on your account, you can go through and you can view the additional trainers workouts that we have. You can also search via your workouts in this search bar here. So if I wanted to type in full body or whatever that might be, or they'll both populate there. And probably the most important thing to do, or one of the most important icons that we have, is the 3 dots next to each workout. So you have the option to preview and edit the workout. You can rename it, duplicate and remove assignments. So what this will do is it will create an exact copy of this workout, but it will remove any of the assignments. So any clients that have got that workout, it will create a copy and the new copy will not be assigned to anyone. So it's just really handy if you don't want to keep writing out the same workout and you just want to maybe duplicate it, make a few changes and rename it, which is really handy. You have the option to assign to clients, so I can pick which clients can have access to this workout, and as soon as I press save, they get that almost instantly. You have the option to add remove group. I'm going to go through that in the actual group section when we come onto it, but yeah, really handy to be able to have the add remove group from here. And obviously you've got the option to delete the workout as well. If you wanted to delete lots of workouts in one go, then you can hit these icons here and you can press that trash can icon and that will just get rid of all of those particular workouts. Under each section you go to, you have the action icon at the bottom. So this instance, it's create workout, which will allow you to type in the name and press create, and you can use an existing workout template if you want. But I'm not going to show you how to create a workout here. This is where we're going to fly over into the exercise area. So my PT Hub has over 7,500 exercises, all with videos. And if you do watch my blueprint, you'll see that I explain that you don't have to use these. You can create your own custom exercises, which you can do at the top here. So to create that, you go to custom exercises, hit create custom exercise at the bottom. And I just might want to go bench press, exercise category, barbell, description. We can put in a type, so strength, muscles, works, and so on. At the bottom, this is quite important, you have your exercise video. So you can either choose to have a YouTube video, a Vimeo video, or you can upload a video directly from your account. We do put a maximum file size of 300 megabytes when it comes to uploading your own video. Purely, that is just because there's some devices will not be able to take anything bigger than that. It just won't download the video on some devices. So we've eliminated any issues that your clients might have trying to play the video. So, I mean, you can have it as YouTube and Vimeo, and they can be as long as they like, the videos. So if you wanted to do a full workout routine or whatever that might be, then yeah, you can put it in here. Just be careful, the video just can't be set as private, because the video then won't be pulled through to the My PT Hub app. But you do have an option for unlisted, which means that clients can't search for it on YouTube. So there's a couple of different options there, but yeah, at least you have the options and how it is that you want them to be uploaded. And if you want to upload just an image, then you can absolutely do so. So here I'm going to press save exercise. So you can see here it's now populated. So by hitting this filter icon, I can actually filter if I want to search via body part, or search via system, or maybe just my custom exercises. I know that creating workouts and all that sort of stuff can probably be the longest part of getting content uploaded onto a software or whatever that might be. So the reason I didn't show you how to create a workout in the previous area, which is the workouts area, is I want to show you here, just because it's nice and easy. All you have to do is get your exercises and you can drag them over to the right hand side in something called a stack. So you can put them in whichever order you like, really. So you might have sit-up, squat, bench press, whatever that might be. So I'm going to go create workout. I'm going to call this Ryan's workout. going to go create. So you can see here all of the exercises have populated. I can go through, I can put the metrics in. So if I might put the weight in as kilograms, as 0, because clients can input their own as they go through. I can put in tempo. I might want to change that to not applicable, and a rest period, which I'll leave as 30 seconds. Add some sets in. By hitting the 3 dots next to it, you can group them together. So if I wanted to group the sit-ups and bench press, then I can superset them or giant set them. If I hit this paper icon, I can add a note. So just giving as much detail as I want to this. So let's say, for instance, I've got the sit-ups here, and I say maybe in advance, or how it is they can probably best get the whatever it is, information you feel is required for that exercise, simply add it in here. You then have the option of collapsing the exercises, so just to make it look a bit easier to view. And you also have the option to swap them as around by using these arrow icons. And once you've pressed apply sorting, it will stay like that. Just one other area I want to show you in the details section at the top here is you can add an image, you can add a description, you can add notes, you can add files. This is just adding as much information as you want to add to this workout. So this image will be a nice little picture on your client's app. Maybe it's just your branding that you want to put on there. Maybe it's a picture of you performing or doing that workout. And if you want to add a description and notes and files, then absolutely you can do. But once you've done that, you can save changes. Your workout's then been saved. If we go to the workouts area, we can then search for Ryan's workout, and it will populate here. And then you can either assign it to clients or whatever it is that you want to do with it. So just going into the nutrition section now. So once again, you will notice that it's pretty much got the exact same layout. We've got our nutrition plans up here. We've got our nutrition plans that we've created in here, and you've got the action icon on the right hand side, the 3 dots, and you can create your nutrition plan at the bottom. So hopefully you can start to see how it's laid out and how you can start to navigate through the software. When it comes to nutrition, my PT Hub's nutrition plans are all done on a day-by-day basis. So this one plan is 1 day. But to kind of give you some examples of how trainers use this is you can either assign a client just their macros. You can do maybe a high carb and low carb days for whether they're training or not. You could create Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for Ryan's plans or whatever that might be. So there's loads and loads of different options for you. But my PT Hub actually has the world's largest verified nutrition database. So every food item on here has been directly sent from the manufacturer, so it's all been verified. You can create your own custom food and drink items. It's very similar to creating a custom exercise, so you can do this in this area here. And also you can create your own custom meals. So a good thing about creating your own custom meals, you can see I've got 2 breakfasts here, probably get rid of one of those. The great thing about creating your meals is that when you go through and create a nutrition plan, rather than having to add the food items in each time, you can simply just use your meals you've already created. And like if we look at breakfast, for instance, you can see I've had a bar, or I've got a Tetley tea with skim milk. I can maybe add some juice in here, or some orange juice maybe. This is just an example for you. But from the client's perspective, when you add meals to a nutrition plan, they will have these options to tick off as they're going through and logging their nutrition. So it makes it really, really simple for them. But I'm just going to take you to the macros area now, because what we do is we have an option that we will calculate your client's macros for you. So what this area does is all of your clients will be listed here. You can click the 3 dots next to them, and it will give you the option to generate macros. So let's say, for instance, I click on Steve Smith here. So I'm just going to go, I'm going to cheat a little bit. So I'm going to go edit client details. And I can see here I've got male, female. So all I have to do is type in date of birth, weight, height, and goal, and just all of the measurements that I want to put in. So you then have at the top, you have formula, which is Harris Benedict or Mifflin St. Ure. So if you don't know too much about these formulas, it might be worth just having a look online, seeing which one best suits you. But we've given you like a brief description of each here. So I'm going to go Mifflin, mesomorph, chop this down to 1 to 3 days a week, generate macros, and you can see here it gives you the breakdown. So it gives you the calorie target, fats, carbs, protein. You can always adjust this slightly if you want to, because what this will do, this will create a nutrition plan, which I'll show you in just a second. But if I change the percentages, I can see the percentages worked out as well. So from here, I can either assign this straight to Steve Smith. So Steve will have this plan straight away. They can log against the macros. They can use the barcode scanner. They can search for their own food items, and it will just tell them how much they've got left for that particular day. Alternatively, I can build a nutrition plan from here. And this is how it is that you can build your nutrition plan. I might want to change this to percentages. I might want to chop this down to maybe 1,900. Leave the percentages the same, and when I go back to grams, it will automatically calculate it for me. I can choose just to have a calorie target rather than all the protein, carbs, and fat breakdown. I can collapse them, so once again, I can see it in a little bit better detail, so it's all on one page, and also I have the option to move them around. But most importantly, I can add in my food items, so I can maybe add in water, or whatever this might be. And you have the option to add notes and save as meal as template, and also rename and delete the meals. One other thing just to show you is you have your details section at the top once again, so please do feel free to add as much information as you want to your nutrition plans. But lastly, the last thing I just want to show you is the add meal. So these are all the meal templates that we've created. So you can see I've got jacket potato, egg on toast. These are all my meal templates I've added. So if I wanted to add that breakfast one in, you can see here it then populates. So I don't have to keep going through and adding all of the food items once again. So once I've done that, I can save the plan, and I can hit, well, you can see here, it's a nutrition plan for Steve Smith. So I've already created that particular one. So that would all automatically be assigned to him. But if I want to edit the plan, then I can do. I can change the macros about that. Is absolutely no problem at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the programs area now. So what programs are, this is where you assign workouts, nutrition plans, and all that sort of stuff to specific days. So it might be that you want to create an 8-week plan and sell this online. You might be that you have a client that does one-to-one sessions with you, and you maybe just want to give them something to do in their own time. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how it is that we can create one. But once again, the layout is very, very similar. All my programs are here. I've got programs which we've created already for you. So if you want to click on body weight, for instance, we've already got workouts in here. It gives you which days they're going to be completing it on. And I can add that plan to my account if I wanted to. So what we do is we go create new program at the bottom. So I'm going to go Ryan's plan. But I'll go through a different couple of options that you have in just a second with this. But let's just show you how it is that we can create this. So you can see here we've got day 1 all the way to day 7, and it all automatically populates update photo and update measurements for you. If you click add new, you've got AM, which you can add in a workout. So I'm going to add in full body. You can add in nutrition, files, photos, measurements, make a rest day, duplicate the day, and make last day. So you can play around with this as much as you like. The only thing I say about adding nutrition in is nutrition tends to be quite specific to a client. So if you're creating this template and wanting to assign it to multiple people, firstly, you probably wouldn't have it as Ryan's plan, but you would have it as maybe like 8-week fat loss or whatever that might be. So all you have to do is go through, we can add in some workouts. So just don't judge what I'm putting in here. I'm just going through and quickly adding some in. And a question I get asked all the time is AM and PM workouts. Don't worry about that. Like you can, clients can log it at any point during the day. So it doesn't have to be in the AM, doesn't have to be in the PM. It's just purely to go on their calendar and to send them a push notification, because every day the client will receive a push notification to their phone telling them what they need to do. Once again, you can add week, so you can go through and you can build your weeks out. You can duplicate the plan, so you can see here that's now copied into week 3, or if I delete that, that's now going to be week 2. So I can just build it out as much as I like. You have the option to delete, and you can assign to the entire week as well. So maybe if you did want to tell them to update their measurements every day, then you can do so. And once again, you have the option to swap the weeks around if you wanted to, which makes no difference. And also the option to edit. One last thing I just want to show you in the detail section is you can add in your own photo and description once again. But two important things here is you've got suggested evening and morning workout times, because what this will do, this will populate onto your clients' accounts on the calendar for whatever times that you put this in. And also you have the option to select next program. So let's say, for instance, we've got Ryan's program, and as soon as this one finishes, we want another one to start. This is how you do it. So Ryan's plan will finish, and then you might put gym open program next. And once you've done apply sorting, save changes, that program's now been created. So let's say I go to Ryan's plan, hit the 3 dots next to it, assign to client. I can now pick Ryan. I can either allow them to choose their own start date. So I assign this to Ryan, say, Ryan, you can start this whenever you like. You might want to start it on a Monday. You might want to start it on a Tuesday, because it might fit in with your calendar best for you then. Alternatively, you can pick a date. So I'm saying, okay, Ryan, you're actually going to start this on Monday the 26th, and it will automatically start for them then. So to give you a few ideas and why this program's feature is so important, and probably one of the most powerful features that we've got in this software, is because you can sell these in packages, which I will show you later on how to do. You can assign these to clients, because let's say a client comes up to you and is like, I can't afford to do this one-to-one training. I don't see the benefit of just having once a week. Add them to the software, give them an 8-week program that they can follow day by day, and it's going to send them a push notification, because you then have this compliance area. So let's say, for instance, I'm going to quickly just assign this to someone just so I can give you an example. So let's go John Doe. Let's start him a week ago or a couple of weeks ago. So that's now been assigned. So if I go to the compliance area, anyone that's on a program will populate here. So you can see John is on Ryan's plan. He's 14 days in. He's completed it's a 14-day program. He's completed 13 days, got 0 days remaining because the way that I've worked that. But what this is so important for, it tells you what percentage of that program they've actually completed. So you can see here, John's been pretty useless. He's done 0% of it. But by hitting this filter icon, you can select the program you want to view, the compliance rate. So if you want to see everyone in the green category, you can view that here, which I've got no one. My clients aren't very good. So it just gives you a real insight to how well that your clients are doing. And it really does keep them accountable, because if you do have a client that comes up to you and says, look, I'm not quite seeing the results that I'm expecting, you can say to them, it's like, okay, well, you've done 0% of the program, or maybe they've done 50% of the program that you've assigned to them. This is maybe why you're not getting the results that you expect or want. If you click the 3 dots next to the program, you can message them directly from here. You can pause it. So maybe let's say they're ill, and also you have the option to end the program as well. So just some really good, cool things that you can do in this programs area. And you need to build the workouts first and build your nutrition plans, and then that's then when you can then create your program. So I'm going to give packages, financials, and marketplace a bit of a miss at the moment. I'll show you contacts. So all of your contacts will populate here, and you can add a contact. So if you want to add a client to the software, you just input their first name, last name, email address, and you assign them to either you or another trainer that you've got in the software. That is the bare minimum information that you need. If you're adding an additional trainer to your software, then you just select them as a trainer rather than client. And if you want to know any information about additional trainers, how it works, the access they have, just email our support team at support@mypthub.net, and we'll happily provide you an information sheet on that. But all of your clients will populate here. You can search for them. You can see when they're last active, or if there's any people active now, or if they've never been active. But if you click onto the profile, you can see they have their own activity feed. They have their integration activity. So the clients can actually link their Apple Health, Google Fit, Fitbit, whatever it is. And you can view all of that information in here. Anything the clients have been assigned, whether they've been assigned workouts, nutrition plans, programs, all of the information will be in here for you to view. Clients have their own results tracker. So if I select a date range here, let me see if Sam's got any data for me in the last few months. But you've got body weight all the way to completed workouts. But if I select body weight, there you go, amazing. You can see it creates you a graph format of how well your clients are doing. Both you and the clients have access to this, and this is so good because clients can see a clear progression of how well they're doing, whether that's good or bad. But it really does help, and it gives you below like all the log data. So you can see here that Sam hasn't really changed at all in quite a significant amount of time, but that could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I don't know. You've then got progress photos where you can upload progress photos for the client, and also you can see any progress photos they've uploaded. Any measurements, you can see the weight and circumference where you can upload their information, or if you scroll to the bottom, you can see any information they've uploaded. It's the same with body fat measurements. You can calculate your client's body fat with the 7-fold skin test. And also you can see vital stats, where a lot of these vital stats are mostly towards the macro calculator. You then have financials, so you have sessions and credits. This is where you can gift a number of sessions and gift a number of credits. Maybe you've taken payment outside of the software, but I'll explain what sessions and credits are when we go into the calendar section. But then also you've got packages. So any packages your clients purchased from you or got free packages from, this is where you can view it. And also you can click the 3 dots next to it to cancel it if you want to cancel their package. You can add notes into the client's profile. Only you can see these notes. They've got their goals and interests if they entered this upon the sign up. And also a par queue is compulsory from clients to complete as they go through and fill out the information. So you can view all that information there. By hitting the 3 dots here, you can edit the client's information. So first name, date of birth, country, time zone. So yeah, I mean, anything that you want to view or edit in a client's profile, you can do in here. And also you can chat to them now, which will take you straight to the chat feature, which I'll show you very shortly. So I'm just going to show you calendar and events. So let's go into events firstly. So what events are is this is where you can set up an event. This might be a boot camp, it might be a Monday live workout, whatever it might be. So let's go create events. So let's call this spin class and go create. What you have the option for is how long is this? So it's going to be 60 minutes. I want 10 people to be able to attend. You can choose the color and also you've got a waiting list. So let's say, for instance, 10 people book into this event on their calendar. The 11th person tries to book in and it puts them on the waiting list. Anyone that's on the waiting list, anyone that drops out of that event that was already booked in, an email will be sent to everyone on the waiting list, and it's just done on a first come, first serve basis. So really nice and easy and really simple for the clients to use. You've then got the option of, is the event free? So if you want any one of your clients just to be able to go onto the calendar on their account and just book into one of these events, then absolutely no problem. Put it as free, then it doesn't require them to have any credits. However, if you want them to pay for this, then put the credits in. So the best way for me to explain credits, and the way I usually do this, is that it's done on a basis of an online currency, really. So, you know, when you go to a fun fair and you buy a token and you use those tokens to go on rides, works in the exact same way. As long as clients have now got 10 credits on their profile, they can then use this to book into this event. And they can buy credits from you in the packages area. Or, like I showed you earlier in their contact profile, you can simply gift them credits if they've paid you outside the software. You can add a photo and description if you want to that event, but that's entirely up to you. I'm happy just to leave that. So now that spin class has now been created. What I need to do is I need to go into my calendar and I need to book this into my calendar when this is going to take place, the spin class. So let's go book activity. We want to use an event template. So let's go spin class. I'm going to be the attending trainer, so any one of my clients can book in. I can put in a location if I want to. I can put in a date. So let's go for today. Or 22nd of October, sorry, and we will go let's go 7 p.m. We can put it as a recurring event, so we can make it so it goes in the calendar weekly at 7 o'clock. And also you can set an end date and you can add a workout to it as well. So if you want to work them clients to access this workout once they've booked into the event, then you can do so. A really good trick and a tip for you is if you do a lot of live workouts. So let's say, for instance, you do something through Zoom and you just want to use this as a booking tool, you can put the Zoom link in here. So when clients book in, it will say join now, and they click on that and it will take them straight to the Zoom link. And quite a lot often people put the Zoom link password in here, but only clients that have booked into this will have access to this link and also the password as well. So once I've booked the activity in, you can see here it's now gone onto the calendar, and that means that clients will now be able to book into this. So 0 out of 10 people are attending. All clients have to do is they have to go onto their calendar, and they will then be able to book themselves in if they have enough credits on their profile. Something else that you can do is you can simply just book a session. So I can go PT. It could be a phone call, it could be whatever you want to name it. I can pick a client, I can pick a location and maybe a date. So let's do 6 p.m. 60 minutes, add a workout. I can put this in a recurring booking if I want, and I can book this in. Only me and that client will be able to see this particular booking. All other clients can just see events, but only me and the client will be able to see that PT session. So it's just about keeping your calendar fresh and keeping yourself up to date and putting everything on here. So whether it's just a session, whether you've got PT classes or whatever. When it comes to sessions, only you as a trainer can book these in. And if you want to deduct a session from the client's profile, on your app, hit start workout, pick the name of the client and what workout you're doing, and at the end it will give you the option to deduct the session from them. And clients can buy sessions once again through the packages area, which I will show you later on. Just going into the chat feature, I won't go into too much depth about this, but the chat feature is, if you use any sort of messenger service before, I won't mention any of the big ones, but I'm sure you've got a few on your mobile device. It works in the exact same way. You can click new chat, you can pick a private one-to-one chat, you can do a group chat with you and loads of clients, you can do a broadcast message, so it will send to all of your clients individually. So, I mean, I won't go into too much depth about this, but you can see here, if I hit the plus icon on one of the chats, I can send media, so I can maybe send a photo or video, and on the app you can send a voice note. You can send GIFs, which is always a bit of a laugh, and also you can send a link. So if you want to send them a package, or whether you want to send a package to purchase from you, whether you want to send them a file, workouts, nutrition, you can do so via the chat. So just a really convenient and nice and easy way, so everything is in one place, because we all know the horror stories that clients and trainers have when like using something external, maybe like WhatsApp or whatever that might be. So it's just about keeping everything in one app so you don't have to use several. Groups. Oh, I could spend so much time on this particular section, but I would suggest just watching some of my videos, such as packages and groups, which is in here. Which one? Make money with packages. I'd definitely suggest watching this one, because I go through how you can connect the packages and how you can link those up. But what groups are? The main three you need to focus on are workout, nutrition, and client. Event and file groups I'll just ignore. They're redundant at the moment. But the workout groups is that you can select the name. So I'm going to call it Ryan's Workouts. You can see a theme here. Just putting everything in my own name. I manage the workouts. I can pitch whichever workouts I want in this particular group, update those. I can add details once again to it. But you can now see the good thing about this. I can hit the 3 dots next to it, and I can assign this workout group to a client. So that just means that they will have access to all of those workouts instantly. So you're just making your job and your life a little bit easier. So it means that you can get a group of workouts and you can assign to a group of clients. Because let's say you have a client come on the software, add them in, and they say, look, I just want some home workouts to begin with, nothing too strenuous. You can be like, right, okay, here's some home workouts that I've created. I'm just going to assign them to you as the client. You then have the option for nutrition. Works in the exact same way. Put all of your nutrition plans into a group, or whichever ones you want to, and then you can hit the 3 dots next to and assign to clients. This is where it's such a good thing. You do Ryan's nutrition group. You can do ones that have just got 2,000 calories. So if you've got some clients that are roughly around 2,000 calories, you can just assign them those plans, and that just means they'll have access to all of those. Most importantly for me, you have the group section, the client group section, and you can see here I've got a few options. Once again, I definitely recommend watching this video here, making money with packages, just because it does give you some insight into packages and groups and how you can best use them. But what's so important is, once again, you can create a group, a client group. None of the clients know that they're in this group. But if you see here, I've got all clients and go preview. I can now assign this client group workouts. I can assign them nutrition plans, workout groups, programs, you name it. So it's just making your life, once again, a lot easier. So if you've got all of your clients in one group, I can assign them a workout, I can assign them a group of workouts. So rather than having to assign a group of workouts to a single client, you can now assign it to lots of clients in one go. So to give you an example, or a few examples how you can use this, if you've got a membership group, so you've got all people that are paying you a membership, you might want to put them all in a group. Because when you go to the chat feature, which I showed you, you can select to broadcast and or create a group chat with all of those people in a group. So it's just making your life a lot easier. And if, let's say, for instance, you want to update your membership with workouts each month, then that's another great reason to have them in a group. I mean, I could spend so much time and go through a lot of detail as to why it is that you should create groups. But I can assure you now, if you create client groups at the very beginning and differentiate your clients, whether you've got online clients, you've got face-to-face clients, whatever that might be, yeah, it's going to save you a lot of time in the long run. Files, really nice and simple. You can upload any file you want there, whether it's a PDF document, whether it's a video, whether it's whatever you want it to be. So quite often, people and trainers just upload recipes or whatever that might be into this particular area. So it's just giving your clients more information. And once again, you can hit the 3 dots and you can assign it to your clients. One trick here, if you have your own terms and conditions and your own waivers that you want your clients to sign, upload the information here. So just upload the information here, because when we go into the form section, what the form section is this is where you can create anything that you want your clients to complete. So let's say we have waiver here. We have the option of an e-signature. So you can add in a question, so which you add question at the bottom and it gives you e-signature. But you can ask your client any questions you like, and you can set it as mandatory. So this means they have to complete it. But the reason I told you to upload a file is you can upload a file to your form. So you might have all of your big list of documents and terms that you want your clients to read. Upload it here. You can have the form to show in the sign-up process. So this means that any one of your clients that comes through, whether they buy a package from you or you add them manually as a client, they will then have to complete this. Can this form be edited? You got yes or no. So that means once the client's completed it, can they go back and change their answers? So we'll leave that off, because once they've got the e-signature, they don't want to complete that. So just some really handy tips there. Like you can do a lifestyle questionnaire. So how often do you smoke? How often do you smoke? Might be the second question then. You can do how many times a week do you exercise? Do you go to the gym? So there's loads of different stuff that you can put in here. And once again, it's a very similar sort of builder as what it is, the workouts and nutrition. So just final couple of areas I want to show you is just the packages. So with the packages area, it's all powered by Stripe. So you create a Stripe account or you link an existing Stripe account that you've got. You have an option of personal account and you can switch it to your company account. If you're just a single trainer, use the personal account like I am here, because you can add in workouts and nutrition plans and all that sort of stuff. But if you want any more information on the personal and company account, please do message our support team at so it goes support@mypthub.net, and we'll be able to provide you a little bit more information there. But the only reason you'll use company account is if you've got multiple trainers and you want to take payment for the other trainers. So once you've connected up your Stripe account, it's a really nice, simple process. You can just go through and you can create your packages. So you can go create package. The first option you'll see is this a credit package? If you tick this, you'll see the assignments tab gets removed. And the reason being is that you can only sell credits. A fantastic reason for just a credit package is it's almost used as a top-up package, to be honest with you. So let's say, let me give you an example of one that I've done. So this is a 5-class pass. I've got a short description. I can put my long description. This will be a pop-up box, which will come up for the clients once they purchase the package, what areas of fitness it covers. And also you can add in a promotional video and also a photo in here, which makes it look nice. I would really recommend adding some photos and stuff in here. You've then got availability. So public means that anyone in the world can buy this package from you. If you set it as public, it means that private, it means only the clients inside your software will be able to go to the marketplace in their account and they buy this package from you. So I'm going to leave this as private because I only want my clients buying it. You have, will this package be available from now, and is it available to purchase all the time? So yes, I want it to be available now, and I want clients to purchase this whenever they like. I can invite clients to my package. So another great reason to have a client group, once again, is I can invite all of my clients to buy this from me. So it will send them an email saying there's a new package available, you can buy this. So you can go through and do that. And then just under pricing, you can see how I've put 50 credits in the package, because if you remember, my spin classes are 10 credits. So that means they can book into 5 events that I've got. You don't have to do that. You can simply match it up with the same price you would usually charge. So credits match the same amount as how much you would charge in dollars or pounds. Or you can just have all your events as 1 credit each. And then maybe I'll just put this as 5 credits. But it's entirely up to you. You can set the price. So maybe you do a discounted offer of how much it's going to be. And once you've updated it, clients can simply go in and buy that. Really, really simple. Just another quick couple of options that you have is we have a 7-day free trial or a free trial package. These are so important, because if you're a new trainer starting this software or going online for the first time, some people might be a little bit cautious, whether that's typing in their card details or whether they're going with you for the first time and they're not too sure about what it is that you have to offer. So creating free content is very, very important. So once again, I fill out all the information on the details page under assignments. Now you can see here I can add in programs, I can add in workouts, nutrition plans, and so on. So you can see here I'm going to do a 1-week home program. I'm going to give clients a flexible start date, and I want the workouts and nutrition plans to be removed once finished. So now anyone that buys this package from me, or gets this for free, sorry, will get a 1-week free home program. They can start it when they want, and it will remove the workouts once they finished it. I'm not going to include any workouts or nutrition plans because they will automatically get that area. But also, I'm going to put them into a client group. So this is a fantastic way that when a client gets this package from you, they will automatically go through into this free trials client group, and this is a fantastic reason to market them at a later date. So maybe we want to send a chat message to all of those people saying, how did you find it? Here's another package that you can purchase from me. So it's converting free trials into paying memberships or a digital product. You can add files in, so maybe you have a help sheet or whatever it is might be. Availability, I'm going to put this as public because I want anyone in the world to buy this from me. And under pricing, you can set this as free. So whether it lasts 7 days, this is how I want it to be. And you can set a number of sales. So maybe you want to say, okay, first 50 people get this free. Anything after that, the free package now is unable to be attained. You can put sessions and credits in there, but in this case, I don't need to do that because that's not what I'm selling. Update package. So now if I hit the 3 dots next to this, I can get the share link, and it's this link at the bottom here that I can put on social media, or I can send to clients and they can sign up. Another great reason for a free package is because, let's say for instance, you've already got 100 clients that you don't want to manually go through and add in one by one. Create a free package, send them this link, and they can go through and set up their own account. It doesn't take any card details at all. It just simply allows them to create their account, and it gets them on the software. Just another two I want to show you. Once again, you add in all the details to the 8-week gym plan assignments. This time, I'm going to have this program starting on the 1st of November. I'm going to have, so everyone that buys this from me is going to start on the 1st of November. Remove workouts and nutrition plans once ended. Yes, I'm going to remove these because I don't want them having access to this once the program's finished. Client groups, I'm going to put them in a 2021 program, and because that means I can advertise them at a later date. Availability, I'm going to make public, and I'm going to make it so that clients cannot buy this from me only up until the 31st of October. And the reason being is that, let's say a client buys this on the 31st of October, and then the program starts on the 1st of November. That works perfectly. The problem is if you had it any later than that, a client might buy it on the 4th of November and it's already started 3 days ago. That's going to be no help to anyone. So just be careful when putting in dates of when a program starts and when the package is available from. So a lot of trainers use this as like challenges. So every client will go through and they will start it at the same day. They will go through and they will follow this 8-week program that you've done, giving out prizes to winners and all that sort of stuff. Creating a community, maybe in the chat feature with a group chat, is a great way to go through. And also under availability, you can invite clients to this package. So all of your people that got the free trials, you might want to send an email to them saying, here you go, I've got a package that's ready to go and you can buy this from me. So it's converting people into free trials now into paying you for a digital product. Pricing, you can do a set period of time. In this case, we're not going to put it as free. So it's going to be 8 weeks, so it's going to be the same amount as my program is lasting. And you can add in a certain amount of sales, sessions and packages and credits as well. So I'm going to charge £100 or $100 for this update package. I can now start putting that all over my social media. So if I hit the 3 dots next to my 8-week gym plan, get share link, I can now put that all over my social media. Just the one last package I want to show you is membership. So once again, the only differences with this is I probably only don't put anything in here because they're paying me a membership. So it depends what you want to include. You might just want to include 50 workouts in here. So all the time they're paying for this membership, maybe it's like $10 or £10 a month. So a low paid membership, but they have access to the software and they have access to a lot of your content. So you can put it as private inside the software. And to be honest with you, I might want to invite the people that did my 2021 program. So you've now got people that were on free trials paying you for your 2021 program, which is the November one. Now that when that's finished, I can then convert them into a monthly membership. So because having that regular income is very, very important, as we all know. And then under pricing, you can put it as recurring monthly and put it as indefinite. Make sure this is set as indefinite, or if you don't put it as indefinite, make sure you put a number of payments. If it's a 12-month contract that you want to set up, absolutely fine. But if it's indefinite, that just means payment will automatically be taken from the card, and also it will automatically be transferred to your account via Stripe. So once you update the package, that's all set. You can now see there's a bunch of different ways you can do that. You can create voucher codes. So if you go to vouchers, maybe you want to put £10 off. You can put it as a percentage or an amount, whatever you want to do. One time means it's just going to be the first payment that's discounted on a recurring booking. If you put it as forever, that means that all those payments on a recurring payment will be discounted. And you can even put an expiry date on it. So if you wanted to put, okay, like the 31st of October, so that's obviously when that package expires that we created, they can use maybe 50 off as like a discount to get people on. So once that's been created, simply hit create. I think I've already got one in that name. There you go. And you can just message that to clients, put that on your social media and say, if you use this code, you can get 50% off. Really handy. So make sure you use these like around Christmas time, all that sort of stuff. It really, really helps you because people love a discount. Builder section, I won't go into too much detail about this, but what this does is this is packages that we've already created for you to use. So all you have to do is go through, select what you want to have, and it will pretty much create you a package with a program in already included, and then you just simply set the price of it and you can sell them. So let's just go to financials. Any of your Stripe information will be pulled through to here. So if you go to analytics, you can set it as like a custom date range over 1 week. You can see the billing and invoices, so any payments that your clients are making from you. You can go to balance and transfers, and also if you're taking payment outside of the software, you can set a receipt. So you can go cash payment. Ryan, cash, customer, description, the amount, 10 sessions. Great. So that's just keeping all of your information in one particular place, and then you can resend receipt or refund receipt, whatever it is that you want to do. So it's just keeping a log of all of your payments, so making sure that everything in one place. And that's exactly what my PT Hub is for, is just making sure that you and your clients have everything in one place to manage. And lastly, the marketplace. How good is this? This is where we have everything that you need, whether you want to buy Apple products, whether you want to use my masterclass blueprint, which is pretty much this, but in 11-part series, going into much more detail, how you can get going from start to finish. So I'd really recommend watching this. Latest partners offers. So we've got loads of partners that we use, and you get discounts with lots of them. I mean, we've got over £3,000 worth of savings in here, so which will pretty much pay for your entire MyPT subscription for a very, very long period of time if you're saving yourself money on here. So we've got templates, so loads more workouts, nutrition plans, programs, whatever it is that you want to have in here, they'll all populate here. So there's absolutely hundreds of them that you can choose from. So please do check them out, and using this filter icon, you can select between them. Once again, these are the offers, so these are all the companies that we work with. The resources, so if you want the masterclass, or if you want to listen to any of the podcasts that I've done with lots of different people, then absolutely do check them out here. It'll take you either to Google or Spotify or Apple to listen to those, as some of them are very, very good, or all of them are very, very good and very well worth a listen. And just lastly, we have add-ons. So you can buy the Jamie Alderton masterclass. So it's him talking about his business and how it is that you can grow your online fitness business. You can become an affiliate, which is the same principle as the hand icon at the top. You can purchase the custom app, and I know a lot of you have asked about this. And what the custom app is that when you buy this, it will automatically be sent to our apps team, and that it means that hopefully within the next app update, it will change your app icon and your client's app icons to your logo rather than the MyPT Hub one. If you click on there, which you can do, I would suggest having a little read through this information here, find out more about the custom app process for both Google and iOS, as they're slightly different. You can purchase additional trainers here, additional storage, and also Archon Combine. You can connect with them as well. So just the last section I want to show you is the settings. Very basic. You have the details. You can change your own personal details. You have your company details where you can put all of the information, email and password. You can manage your subscription. You can change your unit of measurements and how they're measured. Customization, you can change your logo, you can change your theming, and you also have the option to purchase the custom app here. And also under the features, you can disable your notifications. You can sync up your calendar to your external calendar. You can change all your permissions, how far in advance clients can cancel their bookings and when they get credits back and all that sort of stuff. Integrations, you can see the Fitbit here, but from your client's perspective and on the app, they can have Apple Health and all that sort of stuff as well. And also the compliance rating. So if anyone's under 10% now, they'll fall in the red category. Anyone over 75% will then go into the green category. And that will update instantly for you. I know that was quite long, and also I went through that very, very quickly. I know there's a bunch of questions on there that I believe we've answered for you on the chat already. But guys, firstly, I want to say thank you very much for taking the time and watching this video. It's much appreciated, and I hope it helps you out a lot. And if there's any questions that anyone ever has, please do email support@mypthub.net, and we will be more than happy to help you with anything that you ever need. But I wish you all the very best. And thank you once again for listening.